We're not thugs. We're not threats. We're fathers, mothers, instructors, patriots. It's time people saw that. Two men, same country, same right to bear arms. One is called a hero, the other is called a threat. The media doesn't just report the story. A lot of times, they create the story. And when it comes to black gun owners, that story usually looks like fear. Turn on the news. When a white man walks into a protest armed, he's expressing his rights. When a black man does it, it's cause for concern. The media often frames black gun owners as criminal, militant, or unstable. Stories use language like stockpile, arsenal, or aggressive for the same gear white owners are praised for. Photos used are often mugshots, even when the person isn't charged. Alright, so the media often framing black gun owners as criminal, militant, or unstable. When a black man owns a gun, headlines use words like arsenal, dangerous, or radical, even if it's legal and locked up. Now, we know they use arsenal for a lot of different things. They're not that smart, but yeah, we get it a lot. What's prepared for one group is threatening for us, even if it's the same exact rifle, plate carrier, and ammo count. Photos often use mugshots, even when the person isn't charged. The media doesn't wait for a conviction to paint guilt. One photo choice can turn a lawful carrier into a public enemy overnight, immediately, and they know this. It's not about facts, it's about fear. And fear is being fed on purpose. In states where open carry is legal, you'd think it wouldn't matter who's holding the rifle. But it does. White open carriers are often labeled as activists or protesters. Black open carriers are more likely to be stopped, questioned, or arrested. Guess which one of those happened? Some open carry rallies have had police escorts for white groups only. Alright, so white open carriers are often labeled as activists or protesters, alright? The news coverage praises their constitutional expression even when they're decked out in tactical gear. They're just expressing themselves. Black open carriers are more likely to be stopped, questioned, or arrested. Same law, same gear, different outcomes, because perception still drives enforcement. Some open carry rallies have had police escorts for white groups only. The system doesn't just treat us differently, it protects them while surveilling us. The right to bear arms shouldn't depend on your skin tone, but in the media's world, it absolutely does. And let's be honest, part of the narrative comes from within too, alright? The music, the movies, the culture, not all of it is helping us. Hip-hop often glamorizes illegal firearms use and violence. The media uses this to paint all armed black men as gang-affiliated or reckless. And the distinction between legal ownership and street violence gets erased. So we may not want to admit it, but we got to at some point in time. Hip-hop does glamorize illegal firearm use and violence. Lyrics and visuals may celebrate guns, but usually in the context of criminal use, not legal defense or responsibility. The media will use this to paint all armed black men as gang-affiliated or reckless. They conflate entertainment with reality, and we all pay for it at the traffic stop, in court, or on the evening news. The distinction between legal gun ownership and street violence just erased, it's gone. They don't see a licensed carrier, they see a music video stereotype. I love the music, love it, but the image, that's costing us, and we've got to reclaim it. The stories people see shape how they vote, how they police, and how they treat us in public. Biased portrayals in the media affect public opinion and support for restrictive laws. Legal black gun owners are rarely shown in the media, not in a good light anyway. And changing the narrative starts with owning our own image. So biased portrayals affect public opinion and support for restrictive laws. If people only see black gun ownership tied to crime, they'll vote to restrict everyone's rights, especially ours. They think it's just going to affect us. That's what they'll do. Legal black gun owners are rarely shown in the media. We're invisible until something goes wrong. We need to show the normal, everyday side of responsible gun ownership. Changing the narrative starts with owning our image. It's on us to flood the internet with training, education, and truth. That's how we shift the conversation. We're not thugs. We're not threats. We're fathers, mothers, instructors, patriots. It's time people saw that. All right, so we cannot wait for the media to fix it. We have to take control of the story ourselves. Post your training, your carry journey, your growth. Support Black 2A influencers and instructors, and challenge bad narratives whenever you see them. Let's talk about it. Post your training, your carry journey, your growth. Every time you share your story, you break a stereotype and give someone else the courage to start theirs. And support 2A influencers, all right, and instructors. There's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of small creators out there. Build a platform, share their content, amplify the voices doing real work, not just the ones that are doing crazy shit. Challenge bad narratives whenever you see them. Speak up, correct the lie. Don't let anyone else define who we are or how we care. Representation matters, and right now, we need to be the ones doing the representing. You want to fight the narrative? Then show the truth. Be the armed, trained, and unapologetic Black gun owner they don't expect to see, and make them rethink everything.